Disneyland: Secrets and Hidden Treasures Uncovered. Whether you've been to Disneyland or not, you've probably never experienced it in the way I'm about to describe. As a Disney fan, I've visited the park many times, and with each trip there's a new adventure. No matter the time of year or season, there are secrets and hidden treasures yet to uncover that can make your Disney family vacation magically special. Growing up, we've seen the live action production films, television programs, animated features, and fell in love with all too familiar famous cartoon character Mickey Mouse. But how often are we exposed to the behind-the-scenes secret places, off-the-menu foods and drinks, special events, and Disney trivia? After all, as quoted by Walt Disney, innovative animator of Mickey Mouse and co-founder of Walt Disney Motion Picture Productions, Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. You see, I've known since I was 8 years old I wanted to be an artist. With my first book report on the biography of Walt Disney and first visit to Disneyland Park, it was no wonder, as a fellow creative, I became fascinated with the animator and his imagination. I wish he was here to pick his brain, but he's not. So here I am, researching and learning about exclusive classified information about Disneyland you otherwise may have never heard or known. Disneyland Amusement Park opened in Anaheim, California on July 17, 1955. It took just 365 days to build on 85 acres of land. As you enter, a plaque with a quote from the Walt Disney Company reads, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." During its construction, Walt Disney had an apartment created for his family over the fire station on Main Street, USA. When he was there, a light burned in the window, but since his death in 1966, the light is left on in his memory. Although not open to the public, you can get a glimpse inside on the Walk in Walt Disneyland's Footsteps guided tour. With only 500 square feet, it has a kitchen, bathroom, and a desk, all in Walt's and his wife Lillian's favorite Victorian-era decor. There is also a fireman's pole hidden in a closet that Walt used to use to slide down into the firehouse. Another experience that's not too well known and may not always be possible on the day that you visit is two guests riding up front with the train engineer aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Just ask the conductor on the Main Street station if a seat's available. In addition, normally reserved for VIPs and special guests, there is a presidential car at the end of the Disneyland train called the Lily Bell, named after Walt Disney's wife. It only runs a few trips per day, but if you arrive early before the park opens and after the official opening announcement, you can ask a cast member to make a reservation. And if you think the train is the only exception, think again. You can repeat the same request of riding in front on the monorail. But wait, why just be a rider when you can drive? Head over to Mark Twain's Riverboat and ask a cast member if you can visit the wheelhouse. You'll be led up to the second floor to the captain's private bridge, where you can steer and pilot the boat as well as ring the bell and sound the whistle. Don't forget to ask for a certificate and sign the guest book at the end. Although not on any map or open to the public, exists a private members-only 5-star restaurant called Club 33. Located in New Orleans Square across the Le Masquerade d'Orleans shop, it's the only location in the park that offers alcoholic beverages. With annual dues of $12,000 a year on top of a hefty, non-refundable $25,000 entrance fee, some of the benefits include park admission, free valet parking at resort hotels, guest passes, and access to Le Salon Nouveau Jazz Lounge within New Orleans Square, and 1901 a lounge in Disney California Adventure, neither open to the public. 2017 marks the club's 50th anniversary, and currently there's a 14-year waiting list to join. There's one final pit stop you might want to make before leaving the park, and that's Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Room. It's located at the Disneyland Hotel, but you don't have to be a guest there to take advantage of its services. Everyone is welcome. Disneyland is known for their special cuisine to the point where foodies dedicate blogs just on their food alone. One fan favorite is the Dole Whip, but it's not that easy to find. The only location to have it is at the Enchanted Tiki Birds in Adventureland. You can score a free recipe card as well, and that's a treasure you'll sure want to take home. Besides the infamous Dole Whip, you can try a mint julep with your meal inside the French Market with ingredients consisting of lemonade, lime, and cherry. Finally, Red's Apple Freeze over at Cars Land is a must-try, and you don't have to buy a souvenir cup to enjoy one. Dining packages is something you might want to consider if the foodie in you is dying for some Disney cuisine, because dining at Pacific restaurants earlier in the day can guarantee seatings for the World of Color show. So not only do you get to try some of their delicious food, but you'll receive an entertainment perk. Finally, souvenirs usually cost money, but there are a couple of freebies you can grab for the kiddos. They may like a death certificate from the Haunted Mansion or a map of the Jungle Cruise. How about a special birthday treat? How about a special birthday treatment with cast members approaching you with gifts and parades to City Hall? No matter if you're into secret attractions, specialty foods, or hidden souvenirs, any one of those would make your visit special, especially if you visited before and want to do something different. From the words of Walt Disney himself, we keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths.